Like smart. Pando, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. U.P.K undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard and kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'll punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Now turn the headphones up this way. Yo.
Show up a Yahoo Dome. 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 Show up a Yahoo Dome.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
I used to wake up every morning, boy, and all I seen was mess. Plus the shit that I was dealing with, all I seen was stress. Now I really know the truth, and I understand what hurting niggas. Beast of the fields, they eat us up, and they hurting you. U.P.K is what I'm repping. Zion means a weapon. Some of you niggas playing, but me, I'm really stepping. The mission that I'm on is waking up all our people. Show them we are the greatest. Nothing about a sequel. Them heathens, they gon' learn. Them heathens, they gon' burn. Esau is about to fall, then Jacob is all turned. They been fucking with the chosen, so they gotta pay. Revelation 13 and 10, tell me what does it say?
So I be out with dawn. So I be out with dawn. So I be out with dawn. So I be out with dawn.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
The blood that's in my veins descends straight from the greatest. All of my tools go, but that 40 know it's my favorite. And we losing all our babies to this crazy shit we represent. The money in the world, nigga, this crazy shit ain't making sense. We the children of the light, and we fighting all the darkness. The way I'm stacking ammo, my bitches thinking I'm heartless. Them devils get the smile and got you thinking that he harmless. Remember Oklahoma? That is where them cracker bombs. The pain will make you wake up. You know they really hate it. They turn the truth into a lie. That's the shit they gotta pay for. The mission that I'm on is waking up all our people. Show them we are the greatest. Nothing about a sequel. Yeah.
So I be out with dawn. 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 So I be out with dawn.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
Let's get right to it, dog. You know it's raw. Well, let me catch you if you're showing off. They wanted to get you, I hold it off. Thought he was solid, but told it off. Running the field with the underdogs. Don't want to get involved. I can admit it. I know what it's coming. I'm tripping. I got every group. Niggas a fumble a bag. I get to the cash fast. Got to salute. I've been a hustler. Look how I'm coming up. You running your mouth, better run it up. I'm running this shit like a big dog. Living my movie, they pissed off. Pushing the law cause we in charge. They gon' play this in the synagogues. How do I feel? I'm feeling great. Bigger the problem, the bigger the plate. Making my move, that shit gotta wait. Ahead of my time, keep it in line. Put on their face. I just learned to keep it all to myself. Wait, a couple of niggas that hang with me got a bang for me. If I'm doing bad, never change on me.
We the salt of the earth. We the motherfucking underdogs. We underestimated. You understand what I'm saying?
I got tunnel vision. There's a bunch of ways I'm gonna get it. It's my way or the highway. You ain't fucking with it. Do what I say or go about your fucking business and take this money with you. I ain't dealing with no fucking children. If they not my own, going by myself. I'ma die alone. These bitches catch my weight and more just hopping on. They hear what I make, it starts to turn them on. I think it's sorceress, the way they rob the bone. The black magic stick, they stopping by my home when I'm not even home. I'd rather be alone so I can conquer shit and I can see it wrong. I just keep popping shit cause I won't be here long. I'm hopping on the road and get my diesel on. She wanna drop it low and get her eagle on. My new bitch bad as fuck, she look like me alone. I came up from the dirt, was born right under y'all. And just like God of wine, said I just wanted ball. These niggas seasonal, I watch them leave and fall. The last gon' finish first, cause we some underdogs.
They say the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Nigga, we gon' rule this kingdom, nigga. This won't
Fly to the sunset, slide to the moon for a boss. All said ghetto, then I got him, that's my doggy dog. Don't bark, gotta mean bite, we them underdogs. Off the wire, 5 yards, I'm pressing all of y'all. 9 niggas up like I'm director from a casting call. I don't give a fuck, you want beef? Neck to all of y'all. UPK priest, lace up boost, and it's time to ball. The clip name Winnie, all these shells, I'ma let them fall. Niggas claim they better than like who they think they better than. One West Soldier, best believe we got that metal in. Last name Cannon, cause I still got them drummers in. Kept I set that trapper, hell yeah, I'ma let them know. Underdogs, you niggas tripping. We'll be popping on you sniffing. Real crafty with that smithing. Locked in on the mission. Rocking all out. Who to take the hop out? You be bitching. Cop the crew time. Now the clock. Glitching, nigga.
Every dog has his day.
For the pharmaceutical industry, the 2 things that were missing were 1, transparency.
All right, no sweat. All right, give me a minute, Israel. Set up my TikTok. Give me a minute. All right, let me log in. All right, no sweat. Hey, Shalom, Yahaba, Shimi, Awashab, Bragatham, Yahawashima, Thamba, Shimi, Awashab, Priest and Officer Quadazar, Karab, here at the I.S.U.P.K, under Commanding Gen.YAHANNA, and this is the Brotherhood and Unity class. You understand what I'm saying? This is the Brotherhood and Unity class, man. Teaching brotherhood and sisterhood is very important. It's very important to understand that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of, and we are all brothers and sisters. Understand what I'm saying? We have to come together. But first, in order to come together, we got to understand one thing, that we are God's chosen people, that we are a holy people. You understand what I'm saying? If you could, Officer Abad, give me Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. Understand what I'm saying? We need to understand this scripture. We need to come together. But first, we have to do a couple of things in order to come together. You understand what I'm saying?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
For thou art an holy people. I mean, when you hear holy, you think of Christians at church banging the tambourine, jumping up, screaming, whatever they be saying. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, if you ever played Crash Bandicoot and you get the mask and they make that sound, that's what I think when I hear a Christian when they be in church. I mean, if you ever played Crash Bandicoot and that they made that sound, you put that mask on. That's what they be speaking in, whatever. Anyway, that's how they sound to me. You understand? Just speaking in gibberish, jumping up and down, putting money in a plate, going to church on Sundays, God loves everybody. We all supposed to join together. You can date whoever you want to date. They think that's what holy is if you believe in Jesus Christ. You understand? If you believe in Jesus Christ, you said Jesus Christ in your heart. You know what I mean? I guess you're holy. But that's not what the Bible say. The Bible say, for thou art a holy people. You understand? Holy in the Hebrew is just Kodash, and it means separate. We are a separate people. We don't supposed to. Matter of fact, keep going, sir.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
We are a holy people unto the Lord thy God, which means we are a separate people unto the Lord thy God. So, which means is you got to separate yourself from everything that the Lord thy God is against. You got to separate yourself from all of that. If the Lord thy God is against people eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, you have to separate yourself from it. Right. If the Lord thy God say you can't celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Valentine's Day, and so forth and so forth. You gotta stay away from it. When the Lord thy God say that you can date outside your race, you have to understand you have to do what he says.
Right.
You have to do it. If the Lord thy God say, love thy brother as thyself, love thy neighbor as thyself, you have to do it, man. When the Bible says you can't hold a grudge, you have to do it. This is how you become holy.
Right.
This is how you become separate, by not doing what this world wants you to do. See, in this world, you can do anything you want to do. Listen, in America, you could be anything. You could walk down the street on all fours and bark like a dog. You can do it. It's happening. I see people talk to trees. I see people doing the most like questionable things, and I'm looking like, why are they doing that? Oh, I forgot we're in America. You're free to do whatever you want. Understand? The Bible, you're not free to do whatever you want.
Right.
The Bible tells you to separate from those evil things that we want to indulge in this world. You understand what I'm saying? Keep going, sir.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So if you start from the top.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
We are holy people unto the Lord thy God. You understand what I'm saying? Separate. We are separate people unto the Lord thy God. So which means is I can wear shades indoors. You know, I'm just making a joke by the brother on TikTok. Or I don't know who he is. Somebody on TikTok. And man, like we could be separate. We are separate from everybody. You understand? There's nothing wrong with being a separatist.
Right.
So-called Jesus was a separatist. Right. Jesus wasn't down with the Greeks and the Romans. He was only down with the blacks and the Hispanics, or the Israelites that called themselves Greeks and Romans. You understand what I'm saying? He was down with those people. He wasn't down with the actual Greeks and Romans. You understand what I'm saying? You keep going, sir.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people. Black man, Hispanic man, American Indian man, you are special people, man. You are special, right? That's what God say. But if you really think about it, are we really special today? Are we really special today? If we in bed with all these philosophers, if you call Sabak, can you give me you played the harlot? You understand what I'm saying? We in bed with all these philosophies. We are in bed with all these other guys, and also too, you can give me you shall have no other guys before me. That too. And I mean, like we follow all of these religions, all these philosophies, but we don't want to follow the Most High God. The Most High God, Yahweh, is our Father. You understand what I'm saying? He is our Father. And we want to go off and disobey our Father. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, if you really think about it, like a brother can understand this. You know, he got a wife, and she going around jumping from bed to bed. You understand? She's sleeping with every man. She's sleeping with every man that she knows, and then he finds out, right? You act so like that woman not special anymore. She was never special. Understand what I'm saying? Because she is having unlawful intercourse with men that's not hers. I mean, that's not hers.
Right.
Understand what I'm saying? She belongs to one man, just like we belong to one God, Yahweh. We belong to him. But we in Islam, we in Christianity, we doing the zodiac signs. You understand what I'm saying? We doing all these false philosophies, but following the God of this Bible. And I mean, so do that really make us special? Because if a girl sleeping around and got a man, that will make her special. That make her, we about to get it in a minute. I'm pretty sure you know what that makes that sister. Or she's going around sleeping with harlots. I mean, I'm sleeping with strange men and other men. You got the scripture, sir? Go ahead.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 15. Though thou Israel played the harlot.
Though thou Israel played the harlot. See, what's a harlot? A harlot, for time's sake, a harlot is someone who go after other gods. An Israelite that go after other gods, you know, is a metaphor. You understand? Is an Israelite that go after other gods, that serve other gods. So which means is you serve in Islam and Christianity. Like I said, the zodiac signs. That's what. Listen, Officer, about that's a big thing right now too. Zodiac signs. There's no way that a 34, 35-year-old should not be asking somebody, what is your birthday and what is your zodiac sign? That sounds real childish to me. Like when I hear people say that's my age and older, it sounds childish.
Right.
It's like, you believe that? Like, okay, you believe in zodiac signs, but you don't believe in God. And then sometimes, also, it be people that's Christians and Muslims, and they asking about zodiac signs. Like, that's in their book. Especially, I don't think zodiac signs is in the Quran. I don't know, Quran garbage anyway. I don't think it's there. I don't think it's a man with a horse body is in there. It's not in our book. Y'all asking, what's my birthday? What's my zodiac sign, man? We don't supposed to do that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Who gives a damn about a zodiac sign? It's not real. It's not accurate. Who cares about your horoscope? It's not real. It's not accurate. You believe in that more than you believe in God. Because the first, you know, it's crazy. The first thing that a sister should ask her brother when she meet him, what do you believe in? Y'all going to birthdays. Y'all going to birthdays. What's your birthday? Listen, Officer, listen. If a sister asked me that, listen, I already know it was about to come. And this is about to be my exit. You understand what I'm saying? A sister, listen, that's one of my deal breakers, my pet peeves, man. Like, don't ask me my birthday. Don't ask me my date of birth. Please don't ask my date of birth. Don't ask, so you're a Capricorn. No, I'm not no Capricorn. I'm Quatazakara, but the I.S.U.P.K. That's what I am. I am not no Capricorn. What is that? I don't even know. What's that, like a fish or something? I'm not no fish. Oh, see, Capricorn say stuff like that. Like, what? Are you kidding me? We supposed to be separate, man. Matter of fact, if you could, can you I wanna do an entertain this. Can you put up the zodiac signs right now and see how childish that it is? See how childish it is? These people bugged out on TikTok. This person said, Aries, God of war, Lamb of God. You know who the God of war is? Yahweh. He is a man of war. Understand what I'm saying? I don't understand these people, man. Matter of fact, what, y'all believe in that crap? I can't. I tell you, man. Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, we got to get out of that mind state, man. Zodiac signs is garbage. You sound like a 15-year-old. I'm an Aries. You sound like a 15-year-old. That's what I was doing when I was like 15. That's what I was doing when I was 15, right? All right, so, okay. What's this? I'm going to take my shades off. What is this? See, y'all believe in rams and bulls and a man dropping water, like scorpions. That stuff is trash. That stuff is trash. That stuff is trash. That stuff is trash. Let the other nations have that. That's not ours. That's not Blacks, Hispanic, Native American Indians. Let them have that. Let them have it. You understand what I'm saying? We have to separate from this place, man. You know what I mean? We played the harlot, man. That's why we believe in zodiac signs today. Because we played the harlot. You understand? That's why we're in Islam today, because we played the harlot. This is why we're in Christianity, because we played the harlot. You understand what I'm saying? We have to come back to this book, man. If you're not Black, Hispanic, Native American Indian, I'm not talking to you. You understand? I'm talking strictly to Israelites. I'm not talking to no oppressor. I'm not talking to no other nation. I'm not talking to Africans. I'm not talking to Arabs. I'm not talking to Chinese people. I'm not talking to East Indians. When I'm talking to y'all gonna know. But right now, I'm talking to my people because I don't give a damn about anybody else. We need to separate and don't do these things. The other nations, I can give a damn what you do. Listen, y'all be putting y'all rear ends, I mean, y'all faces in rear ends of cows. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all be doing the most disgusting things in these other nations, and I don't understand why we want to follow them. Understand what I'm saying? The oppressors sleeping with animals. They doing it. If you don't believe me, we could listen, man. Listen, I could pull it up. They sleeping with animals. So y'all want to follow a philosophy that another nation has, and they're disgusting? You can't really find anything disgusting that we have ever done, really, ever. We're not going that far. We're not doing all that. Come back to this Bible and understand that you are the chosen people of God, and you got to conduct yourself in a certain way. Now, if you could, officer, but can you go to the commandment I want? Serve other guys.
This is the book of Deuteronomy. This is the book of Exodus, to the 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Listen, the Bible says, "Thou shalt not have no other gods before me." Now, keep going because this is what I want to home into and on too. There's some more on that, ain't it?
Okay.
Keep going, sir.
Verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
No, Salaki, sir. What's the I am a jealous God. Which one is that?
Oh, I'm a jealous God.
Kind of need that scripture. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Islam is garbage, man. Christianity is garbage, man. The Bible says, "Thou shalt not have no other gods before me." We can't have Allah. We can't have Caesar Borgia. We can't have Capricorn and Aries or Sagittarius, whatever. What else they got? Whatever. We shouldn't have none of them things before the Most High. We should not have none of them things, man. So you telling me, what was it? A man that's got like a little, what's it called? A little vessel. Is it vessel? Am I saying it right? Little vessel, like dumping water, like that's bigger than the Most High. A bull is bigger than the Most High. A crab is unlawful, officer, by, and that just shows you that the oppressor is the devil Bible speaks of, because crabs are an abomination. We don't supposed to eat crabs. Why would you even make a symbol of a crab? When it's unlawful and it's an abomination, it's disgusting. It's a sanitation. It's in the sanitation department, officer, about. We should stay away from it. We shouldn't even try to make images of it unless we're trying to convey, stay away from it.
Right.
If we make an image. If you could, sir, can you get the scripture?
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them. What do that mean? You're bowing down to Islam, Christianity, all these other gods. Listen, they don't even dig it. They think they're getting on a knee, putting their head to the ground, bowing down. But actually, you bowing down to, which means that you're submitting to their ideologies. You're submitting to what they believe. You're submitting to all of these things, man. That's what you need to understand. When they say bow down, you don't have to technically bow down. But when you agree with a bull and saying that, oh, this thing means, oh, you're so vibrant and you're funny and you're this and you're that, and you taking that and don't believe in God. You running with that more than you believe in God. You running with a man with a vessel dumping water more than you believe in God. You believe in a rock before you believe in God. You believe in Caesar Borgia before you believe in God. You bow down to all of these things. And we also been forced into Christianity too as well. You know what I mean? We've been beaten into submission with Christianity and Islam. People don't even dig it. I'm gonna touch on this too, officer. I was just reading this today too, officer, about you know that Islam come from, I ain't gonna say it come from us, but we're the ones that got Muhammad where he's doing. He took from us and tried to make it his. And then when we wasn't with when he was with, now he got all these stipulations. Now he want us to say, okay, y'all can still practice what y'all want to practice, but you can't do this, you can't do that. You got to respect my religion. You got to respect my stuff. You got your religion from us. And then it was a point to the, and now it's like, now we're going to make you follow this now. Now we're going to unalive you now because you don't want to bow down to what we believe. They used to do that, you know, when Muhammad was around. He tried to force us to do it. He forced everybody. He went to Egypt, he went to Syria, he went to like North Africa, he went everywhere in that place they call Africa to force people to bow down to Islam. And he got that stuff from Israelites. He used to face Jerusalem and pray. Now all of a sudden he want to go to Mecca off about it. I guess he was mad that we wasn't with him. I guess he was mad that we wasn't like, what? You got how you gonna tell us to follow you when you got the sauce from us? You got the salt from us. How you gonna tell us to follow you? That's like saying the father gonna follow the son. So you're saying, so God gonna follow me. God should follow me, Officer Abad. God should just follow me. Islam is garbage, man, and y'all copycats. Y'all watered down our scriptures. You polluted it. Period. You did that. That's what you did. You polluted it. Now you're walking around with dresses. You're smoking. Listen, you got a cigarette in your hand. Listen, you're putting away women because you don't want them no more, because you just want to lay with them. The Bible says you cannot bow down to them, man. You can't bow down to Islam. You can't bow down to Christianity, especially C.J. Bozier. Always about. Listen, I was just watching a video of somebody. They had C.J. Bozier in the background, darker than me, on a dresser, darker than me. You know how sick that is? You don't even got your father up there. Like I'm talking about, like your biological dad or your mother. You got C.J. Bozier up there. You got a ancestral criminal up there. You bowing down to these other people, man. It just shows you, man, we are the true biblical Israelites, man. Because everybody else got their own culture. Everybody else follow their other culture. Listen, we want to follow everybody else's culture but ours. They following their culture. Arabs are following Islam. Man, we want to be in Islam. We want to be in Islam. If you could, can you keep going, sir?
This is from Exodus to 20, verse 4, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God.
Listen, the Lord thy God is a jealous God. Just like your man, if you sleep with another man. And the jealousy is not like, oh, it's insecurity. He don't want you doing it. So he's going to look down on you. He's going to look at you like you crazy. He don't want you doing that. He don't want you doing it. Think about a man around your woman. That's not going to make you, they ain't going to make you feel good. No, you know, I got slack, you know. I was making sure nobody was at the door. But that don't make you feel good when a man around your woman and she all talking to him, and you know, you so funny. You're supposed to be over here with your man. That's like us with the Most High. We over here with Islam and be with Islam. We're supposed to be over here in the Lord's house. We in a masjid or a mosque. We're in a Roman Catholic church. We're supposed to be in the Lord's house, man. You want to know where the Lord's house at? 41 Gad Road, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, and any other Israelite school under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, wherever we at. That's the Lord's house. And you're supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be nowhere else. You're not supposed to bow down to them. Stop being so weak. Because if you really look at it, Islam is not for black people. Christianity is definitely not for black people. Zodiac signs is just fairy tale. It's just fairy tales. It's like Dragon Ball Z, Officer. About it. That's all it is. It's like Dragon Ball Z. It's fake. It's not real. It's an illusion. This is why we laughed at those type of gods, them dumb idols. They can't speak to you. That crab can't speak to you, Officer. But also, about that crab cannot speak to them. You understand what I'm saying? It can't. We have to change our lives and come back to the Lord thy God, man. And don't bow down to these other gods, man. We cannot bow down to these other gods, man. So in order to not bow down to the other guys, you know what you got to do? You got to separate. You got to separate yourself and get away from them because they're not you. That's not your culture. Your culture is in this book right here. In the Holy Bible, this is your culture. This is your culture. This is your way out of this captivity. This is your way out of this hellish condition that you're in. If you don't believe me, just try to do it. Just do it. Just try it. What you got to lose? You know what I got to lose, Officer? If I don't do it, I got to lose the kingdom. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to strive to be better. Listen, I might not even make it. But I'm going to strive to do it. Slide can say something? Oh, cut. You know, you see what I said. Listen, I got a whole lot to lose. I'm trying to get to the kingdom. You understand what I'm saying? What you got to lose, man? Come join your brothers and your sisters, man, into this fight, man. Let's rock and let's build this nation up, man. Let's get the power that we need. You understand what I'm saying? If you could, also, can you go back to Deuteronomy 7:6?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, to the 7th verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
You are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. You understand what I'm saying? We are holy people, man. We are separate people, man. We're supposed to separate from this place. You understand what I'm saying? Keep going, sir.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, black man. You want to be special, man, you got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You're already the chosen people of God. If you really want to be special, you got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Keep going, sir.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above what?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Listen, we're above all people that's upon the face of the earth, man. Like, that's how you got to carry it when you come in here. You gotta understand you're above all people, man. You gotta understand that you're superior. You gotta understand that, because other nations walking around like that. Other nations are walking around like that. Other nations want power. Why don't you want power? Why you want to be under somebody? Why you want to be? Listen, you should be under your father. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you should be under, not Caesar Borgia. Not that. What's his name? Joel Osteen. Who else? Ramal Mafik, Tulala, whatever name themselves in Islam. You want to be under your father, man. That's who you should want to be under. Not no Arab. Not no oppressor. Not no African.
Right.
We should want to be under the Most High God, Yahweh. Understand what I'm saying? We got to follow Christ. Right. That's what it should be. You should want power. You should want to feel like you're above all people. What's wrong with that? The Bible say it. It's not wrong.
Right.
Listen, nobody can never say you're wrong if you're quoting what the Bible say.
Right.
They can never say you're wrong. The Bible say you're above all people. You ain't make that up. You just read what it say. Oh, that's a standard right there. A standard is we are superior. I'm superior. Also, by superior. I am superior. I'm superior over all other nations. I'm better than them. You know, we are the salt of the earth, also, by
right.
We are the salt of the earth. I mean, I can go a little bit more in depth, but I'm not. The whole point is that y'all, so we need to come back together so we can rule this planet. Like, it's crazy how our brothers and sisters don't have this mindset, man. Well, I'm here to plant this seed in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit, to understand that you should want power. You should want to be free. Why don't you want to be free? Why don't you want to live righteously? Walking outside your door, you ain't got to look both ways. Like, listen, when we walk outside that door, Officer Bob, like we walking across the street. We got to walk outside that door and look both ways. We got to yield when we walk outside the door. We got to yield instead of just walking outside. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be on edge when somebody walk past you. You know what I mean? You got to be on edge. Understand what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry. You got to worry about paying your bills. You got to worry about somebody trying to unalive you. The cops kicking in your door. How about live righteously so this won't happen?
Right.
How about do that? And it all starts with separating yourself. Once you separate yourself, understand that we need to come together, then we'll be better off as a people. Now, if you could, Officer Bach, can you give me Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1?
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
Let's say, gather yourselves together.
Yea. Gather together, O nation not desired.
The Bible says, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. We are not desired in America. The Bible do say we're special, but do we move around like we're special? And the proof is in the book where you see how people treat us. You see how all this other nation treats us. They treat us bad. They treat us badly. Listen, we're not even in the Constitution, Officer, about when they say all men are created equal. We're not even in that.
Right.
That just shows you they don't desire us. Right. Because if all men are equal, why aren't blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are included in that?
Right.
Why are we not included in that? Because we are human, right? We are men, right, Officer Bob? Why are we not included in that? Because they don't desire us. They don't care for us. They wish we was gone. They don't want us here. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want us here. Matter of fact, I was watching, I think it was an African, though. What's that movie when the African boy, he was so sick of his skin. I'm not, even though he was African, he was washing all, trying to get all the blackness off his skin. I forgot what it's called. But this is how we are. You know, we don't care about ourselves because of how other people view us. You understand what I'm saying? They don't like. Matter of fact, what was I watching? We was watching me and my rib. We was watching the Pop the Balloon in Kensington. Pop the Balloon in Kensington, Officer. Matter of fact, no, scratch the African thing, right? The Pop the Balloon in Kensington, which is crazy. Pop the Balloon in Kensington is sad and it's crazy. But it was a sister on there. And she said she don't like light-skinned guys, right? She don't like light-skinned guys, but she like the oppressor. He said, no. He light-skinned like me. You see how they taught you to hate yourself? They taught you to hate yourself. If you go to this oppressor that's way lighter than me, you go to him because he has pale skin. We are destroyed, man. And guess what? That oppressor don't desire her. That oppressor don't desire her. Don't care for her. Don't do none of these things. He don't care for her. But you know who do? The I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K care about blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. This is why we tell you the truth. We tell you that these other nations don't care about you. That's why they unalive us. That's why they don't want to hire us. That they don't even want to be near us. They'll find any reason to do something or say something to you. Like you could be working with them, and you do one little thing. It's like you just went inside a supermarket and unalive 30 people. That's how oppressor is. That's my friend, we cool, smiling in your face. But then as soon as you do that one thing, it's like, oh, you're a criminal. It's like it's the end of the world with them. That's how they are, because they don't desire you. That's how their spirit is. They don't care about you. They don't care. Why don't you live with them, next to them? Why they don't invite you over? They don't invite us over. I work all the time. I'm guaranteed them oppressors that be around them, other oppressors be at each other's houses. I guarantee you they be at other people their houses talking about us. They don't invite us to their homes. They go home and don't even think about you. They don't desire it. They don't even care you catching a bus. They don't care if your light's about to get cut off. They don't care about none of that. They don't care about none of that. You understand what I'm saying? They don't desire us, man. And Africans don't either. Y'all keep thinking Africans is with us, man. Africans is not with us. They call us what, a kata officer? They call us a cotton picker. They don't desire. They don't care about us. They don't care. So why want to be around them? Why not just separate from them? Why not just get away from them? Just move along, get away from them. Understand what I'm saying? We cannot be around these people, man. They don't care about us, man. And we need to come back to this law, statutes, and commandments, man, to understand that God wants us to come together. God wants us to separate from everything else and come together. Is that fair to say? Is that fair? Black man, black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, Native American Indian man, Native American Indian woman. The Bible said we need to separate from this place and come together and love one another. You understand what I'm saying? And we got to understand that once we start to follow the Most High God, we're going to be above all people. We're going to be a rulership. Matter of fact, can you give me Deuteronomy 28:1?
This is the book of Deuteronomy.
Salaki, if I could, sir, before you read that, I was watching this comedian. I forgot who it was, but he was talking about how the oppressor call us colored. It's a sidebar, but they're the ones that turn blue, purple, pink, red, calling me colored. Y'all the ones that turn blue, red, purple, don't they? And they actually pink, right? Red, right? Y'all come out pink like pigs, though. Well, they be going, listen. They be born. Listen, oppressor woman said this all of a sudden. She said that oppressors come out. They just ugly. She's talking about her own people. She said her own people is like, look, as babies, they are ugly. That's what she said. He said they come out ugly, but black babies, y'all come out nice and beautiful. Yeah, because we started the earth. That's why. You know what I mean? They come out looking like a pig. Pink. I was cracking up when I heard that so bad. I was cracking. I was in the world when that happened, though. She said that. Yeah, I was in the world when that happened. She was like, oppressor babies are ugly. Yeah, just take a look at them. Just look at them with a baby. You know, they got a nerve to call somebody colored. That's crazy, officer. But now if you could get the right sentence. Like, this is crazy, man.
Right. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
It shall come to pass. Go ahead.
If thou shalt hearken diligently.
Thou shalt hearken diligently. Go ahead.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
To the voice of the Lord thy God. So you got to pay attention. You got to peep game. You got to hear what the Lord thy God has to say. He going.
To observe and to do. all his commandments.
To observe and to what?
And to do.
And to do. You got to do these commandments, man. You have to do these commandments. It ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. You have to do these commandments. You understand what I'm saying? And you can't make an excuse to say, oh, I can't do it. You can do it. You can do all these law, statutes, and commandments in America. Nobody's not stopping you to keep the law. Nobody is stopping you. Nobody is stopping you from being a brother and being a sister. Nobody's not stopping you from doing that. Keep going, sir.
All his commandments.
All his commandments. All of them. You can't pick and choose like a Christian. You cannot pick and choose like a Christian on what you want to follow, what you want to pick. Oh, you know, so I'm gonna touch on sisters real quick. Oh, I want me a man to lead. This is Christian women too. I want a man to lead. As soon as they get a man, soon as the man tell her something that tell her what she can do. Oh, he's controlling. He's controlling. He's a narcissist. But you said you wanted a man to lead. A leader supposed to lead. He's supposed to tell you what to do. Right. He's in charge. But you want to pick and choose. They don't listen. They don't want to listen to the wives, be obedient to your husbands. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear that. They want to hear the other thing, like, you gotta submit to me too. They want to use that scripture. They don't want to hear the obedient to your husband part. Just like the pastor, the laws is done away with, but people are paying tithes to you. They're putting money in a plate. Tithes is a commandment. If I'm not mistaken, Officer Abide. So how are the laws done away with when you got people paying tithes, giving money? It's not a free will offering. Some people will kick you out their church if you don't pay. Some people will say, oh, you ain't paying enough. Listen, you probably paid your 10%. They want 20. You can't pick and choose what to do. You got to do all of them. You got to pay your tithes. You got to not eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. You can't worship Islam, Christianity. You got to separate from everything that is evil, according to the Bible. You got to do all his commandments. Keep going, sir.
Which I command thee this day.
That you command thee this day. Go ahead.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high. Set thee on high means you're going to rule this planet, man. Setting thee on high means you're going to rule this planet if you keep all his commandments. You want to know why we're in the messed up position we are in now? Anybody want to answer that? Young man, RJ, you want to answer that? You want to answer it? Mm-hmm. Exactly. We don't follow the laws. That's the main reason why we're in the predicament we're in right now, because we don't want to follow the laws. We don't want to keep his commandments. This is why we're in the predicament we're in today. Then we want to get mad at the whole world for what we're not doing. The oppressor has a hand in it, but it's time to point the finger at you too. If we never broke the law, the oppressor won't have us in captivity. So we got to blame ourselves. Now it's time to look in the mirror. And that's a hard thing to do, Officer Abide. That's a hard thing to do for most of our people, man, is to look in the mirror and point the finger at yourself. Yeah, we know. Listen, even people in the world, they marching, Black Lives Matter, we shall overcome. They know the oppressor is the enemy to a certain extent. They know that. They blame the oppressor for his systemic, the R word. I can't say it because I'm on TikTok. You know what I mean? They know that, right? But now, they know all these things. They know all of these things. But they yet don't want to separate. They yet don't want to come in the I.S.U.P.K. They want to give us flack. They want to talk about us. But y'all know that the oppressor is the devil. Y'all know that he's evil. Y'all say it. But y'all not pointing the finger at yourselves. You know how you expose the oppressor and any devil, right? You know what I'm saying? How you expose them. Imagine if we kept the law. Imagine if we all kept the law. What can they say? What can they do? What justification has they got to do to unalive us? What argument can they use? Think about it. If a police officer unalive a black man, most likely they're gonna say, "Well, y'all unalive each other. Y'all keep talking about these other people unaliving you, but y'all unalive each other." I heard that so many times from oppressors or Karens and Billies and Timmies. I heard that so many times from them. But what if we stop unaliving each other? What can they say then? And then oppressor police officer unalive us. What can they say? They can't say anything. That's going to show how diabolical and evil they are. That's what it's going to show them. It's going to show how diabolical and evil they really are. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to come back to this book, man. We got to come back to this law, statutes, and commandments and understand that the Most High God is not playing with us, man. The Most High God is punishing us for a reason. The Most High God giving us curses for a reason, man.
Right.
Now, if you could, I'm gonna give you a way to how to change your life. Let me do not conform to this world, man. If you could, sir. The kingdom of heaven is not. Matter of fact, if I could, I mean, you can still get that. I'm gonna talk about this kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is when blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are going to rule. That's the kingdom of heaven. Nobody's not saying that everybody's going to be in the kingdom of heaven, Officer Abide. Everyone is going to be in the kingdom of heaven. But here is the kicker. You're going to be working for me. I'm denying your PTO. You're not getting no vacation time. Listen, you better hope I had mercy on you when you got the flu or something, when you're sick a little bit. You better hope I have mercy because I'm trying to, you sick and you want to spread the virus. But I'm going to deny your PTO. You're going to be in the kingdom working for me. That's what you're going to be doing. Yes, you're going to be in the kingdom working for Quatazan. Matter of fact, also, if I could, so I get to the man above me, I want dibs on this one. I want him. He got a little slick mouth. I want him when the kingdom comes. I mean, Lord allow, man. If I make it, you understand what I'm saying? But I want this guy. We have to understand. I want to rule this planet, goddamn it. I don't know about y'all. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready, Officer Abide. I already got the mind state of what I want to do when I get to the kingdom of heaven. It's just a dream right now, but it's gonna be reality. And I want to teach my kids that too. You're gonna serve us one day. What does it say? The first, matter of fact, the first shall be last, the last shall be first. If you could, can you give me that scripture, sir? Yeah, man. Y'all gotta understand the kingdom of heaven is for blacks and Hispanics, Native American Indians to rule. That's who that's for. It's not for you. Are the oppressor already is ruling right now. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. The earth is ruled by the oppressor. You understand what I'm saying? The earth is ruled by the oppressor. Understand that. He is ruled by the oppressor. It's ruled by the oppressor. The oppressor is in his kingdom of heaven right now. He is in his heaven right now as we speak. Understand that. He is in his heaven right now as we speak. It's going to be my time to rule. What's wrong with that? Y'all think America not going to fall? Y'all think America can't be touched? Y'all think the oppressor can't get obliterated off this planet? Y'all keep thinking that. The Lord gonna do what he do. And nobody can stop it. Not your missiles, not your nukes, not none of them things. Can't stop it. You're going to serve me. And you're going to be happy. You're going to be, I'm trying to tell you, you're going to be happy. You know how blacks are spending the American? We're not happy working for these people. We can't stand our supervisors and our bosses, Officer Bob. They're going to love us. Right. Listen, Officer Bob, they're going to, what holy day is like, it's like it's like a whole bunch of Sabbaths.
Yeah, it's
I forgot what holy day it is. Is it the Feast of Tabernacles? Like some of our holy days be lasting for days.
the Feast of Tabernacles that lasts 7 days, 8 days.
Right. And if I could, Officer, but ain't them all counted as Sabbaths? The days?
No, just the first. Okay, just the first. For Feast of Tabernacles, just the first and last day.
The first and the last day.
And then the regular days, they're still.
Okay, well, still, it's
yeah.
Okay, well, still though, they still get 2 days.
Yeah.
The only longest holiday they got is Christmas. And they got a Christmas break. Well, not for kids. Right. They still gotta go to work. Right. But still, we got more better. You're gonna be your days off gonna be. Listen, you're gonna get days off on Saturday. You're not gonna work on Saturday. But Sunday come around. 7 o'clock, you better be there sharp. Or I'm docking you 2 hours. Understand what I'm saying? We are going to show you that we are better than you. We're going to feed you good food too, so make you nice and strong, so you can get up and work. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to serve us. We've been serving you for 400 years plus. It's only right. It's only right. If you could, so can you get the scripture?
This is book of Matthew, chapter 20, verse 16.
Salakia. Hold on. Tom from MySpace said, learn how to take care of your own neighborhoods first. If I could, I have an expert at studying oppressors. Salakia, sis, if I could. In them nice neighborhoods that they be in, them nice, oh so nice neighborhoods, Officer Bob. How much unaliving goes on over there? Because you watch them documentaries. A lot, right? They be drowning their babies. A lot of what? A lot of family annihilators in those nice neighborhoods. Listen, in California, they got nice neighborhoods. It look good, it look all nice and clean, but it's crime there. Just because you might live in a neighborhood that look like there's no crime there, it's crime there. And y'all do the worst. Listen, y'all are mentally unstable. Y'all got war in y'all mind. Y'all even going to war with yourselves in your own households. Y'all are unaliving your own children. They're more so in cults than us. Go ahead, sis. A lot of men do it because what? You talk about the oppressor. So a lot of men unalive their wife, their kids because they want another woman. But you want to talk about my neighborhood? How about fix your neighborhood? We worry about our neighborhood, you worry about yours. Worry about your neighborhood. Because y'all are the most diabolical people on the planet. You don't listen. It's circumstantial in situations while brothers are doing what they're doing in the ghetto. We're poor. We're trying to survive. You unalive your wife and your kids for another woman. Just go get one. We don't do that, Officer Bob. Officer Bob, do we do that? We don't unalive our sisters just because we want another woman. I'm pretty sure brothers been having other women for a very long time in the black community. And that's not really happening like that. It happens. Brothers unalive, brothers because he might sleep with his woman and stuff like that. But to go get another woman, you gonna unalive? That's crazy. But they want to come on here and talk about what we're doing in our communities. You know what we're doing in our communities? We're waking our people up. That's what we're doing first. That's what we're doing first. Why you think Christ ain't come back yet? Because we're doing the work. Right. We're doing the work. So we can have that kingdom of heaven. And it's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how oppressors come on here and want to talk. Like they got the biggest rap sheet in the world, Officer Bob. They criminal. That's all them charges they got on them. No matter we unalive each other, black on black crime, we unalive each other, black on black crime, but it don't compare to the violating, the unaliving, the deletion of what y'all did. Y'all deleted millions of people, not even just blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. Y'all deleted millions of people. But guess what, Officer Bob? They are in those nice neighborhoods with that white picket fence. But you want to talk about my neighborhood? I'm doing something about my neighborhood. I'm actually the change in my neighborhood. Right. I haven't unalived anybody. I'm telling my people not to unalive anybody. You're not doing that to your people. You better go. He probably gonna get another woman. He probably plotting to unalive his spouse right now. Listen, don't the women get in these coats and leave everything behind and unalive their husbands too? If I'm not mistaken, right? Mostly men, right? It's always mostly men, especially the oppressive man he got war in his mind. What about the women though? They crazy too. They do it too, right? And they do it to their children, right? And it be the dumbest reasons. Worry about your neighborhood. I worry about waking up blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. That's what I worry about. Also about, what I teach our people, our neighborhoods to separate from their neighborhoods. That's what I do. I teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to separate from your neighborhood. Wow. Don't even join unto you. Get away from you. We can do business, but get away from you. Right. We don't have to be together. We don't have to serve the same God. We don't gotta have the same culture. We don't gotta have the same religions. We don't gotta have the same anything. The only thing that's the same is that money. That's it. Other than that, I don't want to be around you. You're not coming to my house. Right. You ain't coming to my house unless you about to go fix a light bulb or something. You ain't coming to my house. If you ain't coming to the house today, you gotta get searched. Come to my goddamn house. It's like Officer Bob. Like you come to my house, you get searched. I don't trust no oppressor. I want to separate from you. I want my people to separate from you. Period. Because the main reason why my people are unaliving them because they get it from you. They get it from you. If I could, Officer Bob, keep that scripture. Can you go to the you know what I want? Ye are the father. Yeah, I mean, I need that scripture. You worrying about property value. I'm worrying about the souls of my people. You worrying about a property value? Who cares about the property? This shows you that time from MySpace is retarded. Excuse my language. Time from MySpace got dropped on his head when he was a baby a few times. Because he missed the point. The point ain't about the property value. The point is about the value of the people. Who cares about the property value? Let's talk about the value of the people. Let's talk about the souls of these people, man. The soul of the spirit of on your people is war. Y'all love destruction. Y'all unalive each other for just because you want another woman. Yeah, I'm gonna set Jane up. All right, I'm gonna set Jane up because I want Becky over there. Give me a break, man. Give me a break. And you wanna know why? And I'm gonna break Kensington up. I lived in Kensington for about how long I lived in Kensington? How long I lived in Kensington? You remember? Like probably 3 years. I lived in Kensington for a while. Probably like 3 years. I'm gonna say 3 years. I lived in Kensington for a while. Anybody know what Kensington is? Kensington is it's like the Mecca. It's like the Mecca of dope. The zombie lane. They call it zombie lane. There's nothing but dope heads and dope dealers down there. It's just you know how it's like levels of hell. Like you ever watch a movie, it's like levels of hell. It's like this is a little bit high. It's not that tense. You get a little bit lower, it starts to be super extreme. That stuff is like the bottomless pit of a worst condition you ever can know a man. You know what I mean? I've been there 3 years, right? I've seen police officers sit at the corner while dope dealers are selling dope. I've seen it. I've seen dope heads lined up around on my block. I'm talking about around the corner, all the way to the other corner of my block. And you telling me cops don't see that? You think they giving out food and cops don't see that? What's going on? Go ahead. On the suitcase. And somebody dumped the body in the suitcase. There's so much things that go on down there, but the police officer is right there. They put them. You wanna know where drugs come from? Drugs come from the oppressor. Let me show. Let me give you a little one-on-one on how they do. Drug oppressors don't care about small petty crimes. They want the big stuff, even if they got to take down a whole neighborhood. I think Kensington is a grab, me personally. Like they put all the drugs down there, brought the property value down so they could buy it up. That's what I think. But guess what? Because there's no way police officers seeing these dope dealers right literally officer by like 1,000 feet away from them. And I'm looking at them, and look, also think about like the car is parked like this way. So you know the mirrors, you can see the mirrors. So they actually looking at them. I'm seeing dope heads go up there, and I know they selling dope. But the cop don't, and he right there, something going on. Now guess what's happening right now, Officer Abide? They ain't there no more. They getting rid of them now. Why? Because they buying up the property. You think that's about it? You think Blacks and Spanish, they American Indians did that? No. And I always say this too, Officer Bob. This is what I always thought about in the drugs. A prime example is, you ever seen Snowfall with Franklin? How Franklin was tied into the oppressor? Like if you ever watch Snowfall, you know what I'm talking about. Franklin, we found out Franklin was tied into the oppressor that was getting the drugs. That's what I think that they do in the ghetto. The big homie is in cahoots with the oppressor. But people don't understand that. People don't get that part. People don't understand that. That's how you bring the property value down, because the oppressor brought the drugs in there and strung everybody else out and left us poor. Now we unalive each other because we try to survive. Now the property value down. That's why it really happens, because the oppressor. Now, we ain't got to pick up the drugs. We don't have to do that. But guess what? We've been destroyed. Matter of fact, get that. Get, Hosea chapter 4, verse 6, man. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. Now I don't even get that part. But that's my take on it. And man, that's what I think. And understand what I'm saying? We got to understand that the oppressor is so diabolical, so cunning that you can't trust him. You cannot trust him. This is why we're teaching our people to stop selling drugs, to stop getting high, to stop selling our people drugs, to stop get off them damn corners and come into I.S.U.P.K and clean yourself up so we can put value to ourselves. That dwelling place ain't nothing. But you is somebody. And the more you change your life and come in here and keep these all statute commandments, your value go up. Who gives a damn about the property value, man? This place gonna get destroyed anyway. This that nice little picket fence that you got in your neighborhood gonna get destroyed anyway. That $400,000 or $500,000 house they got Officer by gonna get destroyed anyway. That mansion they got over there gonna get destroyed. Oh, that nice pool Officer by with the nice pool with the slide gonna get destroyed anyway. Who cares about a damn property value, man? I care about the value of my people. My people is at a low state right now, man. I'm trying to get them life. I'm trying to change their life. I'm trying to tell them that they got to keep these commandments. I got to tell them they got to separate from you, time from MySpace. We got to separate from time from MySpace, Officer. Right. We got to separate from Mark Zuckerberg. We got to separate from them people. We got to separate. Understand what I'm saying? We got to get away from these people, man. If you could, sir, you go ahead.
This is the book of Hosea, the 4th verse 6.
Go ahead.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
You see what I'm saying? The Bible say, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. What is that knowledge? The knowledge is in this book right here. You see this book now? I got held up. I'm holding up. This book is the knowledge that you need to get out of this condition that you're in. This book right here, the Holy Bible, is the knowledge that you need. But guess what? Our people don't want to open up this book. Our people don't want to even come and get taught properly from this book. They're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So of course they're going to sell drugs because the Bible is against that. Imagine they open up this book and get taught not to sell the drugs because the Bible says. Imagine if they got to understand they can't unalive their brother. They can't hold the grudge against their brother because the Bible says. As soon as they start getting this knowledge and start applying it, because it do say you got to keep, so like you got to observe and do. You got to learn it and you got to do it. Right. You got to know the knowledge, you got to learn the knowledge, and you got to apply it. Right. You can't just say, oh, I know all these commandments and all this. Oh, I know not to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Listen, also, I can quote that all day, every day. You know what I mean? But I got to apply it. I can't say, oh, I eat shrimp, don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, but then go out there and go get a pork sandwich or go to a seafood store and get some shrimp, fried shrimp. You understand what I'm saying? And also too, I want to touch on that too in a minute too about fighting your flesh and denying your flesh, like General Hassan was bringing out. You know what I mean? Fighting your flesh too, man. We are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. We are destroyed, man. This is why a lot of things go on in the black community. This is why I'm so lenient to my brothers. This is why I give mercy to my brothers and my sisters when they go off and they do something ignorant or they do something diabolical. You know, I give them mercy because they are destroyed, man. And I was once in that place, man. So the more people I wake up, the better. My people, the value of my people gonna go up tremendously one day. Right. And you're gonna be working for the people that you talking about destroying the communities. The same people that saying that y'all saying that's destroying our communities, you're going to be serving them one day. Understand that you're going to be serving them people, and we're going to be together, Officer. By Brotherhood is going to be a weapon for sure, and it still is right now. But it's going to be a weapon for sure when that time comes. Our bond is not going to break, and it's not going to happen because we're going to keep these laws. Now, if you could, Officer Bob, can you go back to the scripture I wanted?
call for like 3 scriptures. You know what's going to be one first?
Read one of them, and I'm gonna.
You got the first and the last.
Oh yeah. Get that while we're on topic.
This book of Matthew, chapter 20, verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few chosen.
Exactly. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first, man. The Bible say Esau gonna serve the younger. If I'm not mistaken, Officer Abad. Esau is going to serve his brother, his biological brother, of course. His biological brother.
Right.
You know, people, oh, Esau, your brother. Esau is not my brother. You know what I mean? But biblically speaking, he's my biological brother. It's a twin. Can't stand him. He's going into captivity. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you got to understand that the oppressor is going to be serving us, man. We are put last. We are not desired.
Right.
Who's put first? Just like I was explaining about the pop the balloon thing. The sister didn't want to talk to the brother because he was light-skinned, but she put him last. But then went for the oppressor. He lighter than him. Our people destroy him, man. As you could give me you the father I know that scripture.
This is book of John 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil.
Ye is of your father the devil. Like, that's heavy. We got to understand the things that we do today is because of the oppressor. That's why we do the things that we do today is because of the oppressor. You sell drugs because of the oppressor. You know that, right? You follow zodiac signs because of the oppressor. Y'all want to be in these, what's it called, polygamy relationships when a woman can have a woman, a man can have a man, y'all all in the same bed together. You know you got that from the oppressor, right? You know you got that. They did all that freak nasty stuff in Greece. They was doing all that weird stuff. You know you got that from the oppressor, right? You know you got feminism from the oppressor, right? You know you got getting high from the oppressor, right? You know this, right? You got all this stuff from the oppressor. Even unaliving, deleting people, you got from the oppressor. If you could, I'll spot. Keep going.
In the lust of your father, ye will do. In
the lust of your father, ye will do. You would do everything your father do. You will rob. If I'm not mistaken, Officer Bob, we did get stolen. We are stolen people, if I'm not mistaken, Officer Bob. We was taken and sold. What our people do today, Officer Bob, we got pimps out here selling our women. That come from your father. They sold drugs before we sold drugs. Did they not? Who was John Gotti? And who else was a give me another person. John Gotti. I don't know. Scarface was like they portrayed him as I think a Cuban. Yeah, but he was really an oppressor anyway. Al Pacino was a oppressor, right? But like I'm saying, we've been doing all these things because of him. His lust is Pablo Escobar, oppressor. I thought Pablo Escobar was I thought Pablo Escobar was one of us. Yeah, I think he like Hispanic or something. Yeah, man. But that just shows you he following after the oppressor. We want to be criminals like the oppressor. Oppressor was criminal. The oppressor is a criminal. We want to be a criminal just like the oppressor. We want to be a criminal just like him. We want to sleep with his women. We want to follow his God. We want to do everything like him. We want to follow everything like him. You understand what I'm saying? We need to come back to our Father, which is Yahweh. That's what I'm saying. If you could, can you do another scripture?
This This is the book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
Now, get back on topic what I was talking about. This is how you change. To be not conformed of this world. You cannot be conformed of this world. Alexa, what is conform?
The word conform is a verb and means to act in accordance or to comply with. It can also be an adjective that describes something that is conformable, that is similar in form, nature, or character.
Alexa, what is conform?
The word conform is a verb and means to act in a way that is in agreement or harmony with a standard or requirement. It can also be an adjective that describes something that is conformable. That
Alexa,
is, it is.
Stop. Be not conformed to this world. So which means is this world celebrating Christmas? Can't do it. If this world is getting high, saying weed is legal, and you can smoke weed recreationally, you can't do it. If you want to believe in Capricorns and unicorns and what are unicorns? Aries and Aquarius, can't do it. If they say, oh, you got to come together, God so loved the world that he love everybody, he gonna save everybody, you gotta get out of that mind state. You gotta get out of the mind state that God love everybody. You gotta get out of the mind state that Thanksgiving is just for eating a turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese. You gotta get out of 4th of July just for the fireworks and the kids, and Christmas is for the kids. You gotta get out of all these things because they are all evil and goes against the Most High. You cannot be conformed to this world. You can't think what the world does. I'm gonna say you cannot be saying, oh, I don't need a woman and I don't need a man. We need each other. I need my brother. I need my sister. And that's the most important thing about brotherhood, that we need each other. We can't even depend on each other no more because we're so destroyed. Don't be conformed to that way of thinking. Now we got to be here for each other because that's what makes the bond strong. Brotherhood is a weapon. Sisterhood is a weapon, of course, too. Don't be conformed to the ways of these oppressors got you thinking. Because the oppressor gonna make you go against your man. It's gonna make you go against your woman. It's gonna make you go against your brother. It's gonna make you go against your sister, based on his laws and what he thinks and what he sees fit that's okay and deemed right. Understand what I'm saying? That's just a fact. Now, if you could keep going, sir.
And be not conformed to this world.
Don't be conformed to this world. Go ahead.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Be ye there transformed by the renewal of your mind. So which means is you got to renew your mind. You got to change your mind. You got to take all the stuff that you got out of your mind that was once in there before, which means, oh, I had to celebrate Christmas. I got to celebrate Christmas. I got to celebrate it. I got to get a Christmas tree. You got to get it out your mind. You got to replace it with Hanukkah. You got to replace it with Sabbath. You got to replace it with Passover. You got to replace it with, what is it, the memorial blood of the trumpets? You got to replace it with that. You got to replace it with all the things the Lord wants. You got to renew your mind like that. Renew your mind is like, damn, I used to love shrimp, crab, and lobster. I used to love lobster. I used to love that. Listen, man, the fried shrimp from Popeyes. Man, listen, them joints smell good. Can't do it no more.
Right.
Now you got to eat that lamb. Listen, I ain't never eat lamb until I got an I.S.U.P.K. I'm being dead. I'm just dead serious. Listen, brothers and sisters eat lamb outside in the world. Like a lot of my coworkers eat that lamb over rice and stuff. I ain't never eat that before. Listen, whoever made the lamb at the Passover, that's why I eat lamb. Like that's why I eat lamb. Now I like that stuff. Like, yo, lamb is actually good. Now I eat it on like not on a regular day basis. I eat it often now. I renewed my mind. That's why. I replaced that lamb with my shrimp and my crab and my lobster and tuna fish. Listen, tuna fish. Oh my God, tuna fish. Can't eat tuna fish. You gotta change it. You gotta put something else in it. Substitute You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta understand that you can't be conformed to this world. You can't be walking in here saying, "Hey, what's your birthday? What's your zodiac sign?" You can't come in here doing that. You can't come in here saying God loves everybody. You can't come in here saying that God died, the so-called Jesus died for everybody. You can't come in here that's saying that, oh, a woman could come in here on her flower. You can't come in here like that. You can't be conformed to this world. You can't come in here saying that, oh, a man can't have another woman. You can't come in here saying we can leave our significant other. You can't come in here thinking that. You got to renew your mind. Everything that the oppressor is with, you shouldn't be with. You should go, if the oppressor say go right, you go left. You know what I mean? Majority of the stuff that the oppressor do is wrong. They literally got commercials of promoting these unlawful foods. Unlawful foods they got on these commercials. And we go eat it up. You got to renew your mind. You got to change your mind. But guess what? But guess what? You know how you change your mind? By denying yourself. You deny yourself of everything that you ever wanted in the world that was wrong for you. Just like getting high. When you find out, when you come in this class, and listen, sometimes brothers don't even know, like, damn, we come from the earth, officer, but oh, it's just a herb, it's just a plant, right? When you come to I.S.U.P.K, you going to listen, we say this all the time, stop getting high, stop smoking that weed, right? You got to stop smoking that weed. You got to deny your flesh. You understand what I'm saying now? If you could, officer, but I want to get another scripture real quick. Prepare thy soul for temptation. I know it's in Ecclesiasticus. It's in Ecclesiasticus. I forgot what it was. Dang. I think I'm going to find it. I'm just looking at it. Ecclesiasticus 2 and 2. No, Salaki. 2 and 1. You can read it when you get it, sir.
This book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, and verse 1.
Go ahead.
My son, if I come to serve the Lord.
If you come to serve the Lord, if you come into here and serve the Lord, if you was a drug addict, if you was a person that was getting high, and you want to come in here and serve the Lord, if you was a person that was eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, and you want to come here to serve the Lord,
prepare thy soul for temptation.
Prepare thy soul for what?
Temptation.
So when you come down here and sit in them seats and listen to the Lord thy God speak, and he said you can't get high no more, you got to stop it right there. You have to stop doing it right there. But guess what though? As soon as you walk out them doors, it's a different ball game, officer. Right. See, it might be all cool in here, like that's right, bring it. No. You got to understand when you leave these doors, that's when the fight really starts. Walking outside them doors, hey, shalom, sir. Hey, shalom, Lord Christ. You know, shalom, listen, keep coming in strong, warrior. I see you, warrior. When you go out them doors, that's the real fight. That is the real fight. You got to prepare your soul for what?
Temptation.
You got to prepare your soul for temptation. You understand? Understand what I'm saying? You got to prepare your soul to walk down the street and you smelling that loud. You smelling that good gas that they say in the world, officer. By you smelling that gumbo pack. You understand what I'm saying? You smelling it, smell good. Your soul is going to mess with you. It's going to tempt you. And guess what has to happen? You have to deny yourself. You got to tell yourself, no, I'm a prophet of God. I'm an Israelite. I know better. I know better. You know how hard it was when I came inside this truth, officer, by the actually put and try to be more disciplined, and I can't do certain things anymore. Even when I was in the world, I had a little incident that happened in the world, right? Understand? And I gotta, something happened. I got assaulted, I would say. I got stabbed, right? Yeah, I got stabbed. Right. I wanted to seek vengeance for a moment. I wanted to. I didn't want to as more as my family did, though. They wanted to get the green light. I told them no. Because I had to prepare my soul for temptation. I had to prepare my soul. I had to let it go. Because if I would have, you probably wouldn't be there. If I would have did what I would have done when I was in the world, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be right here if I didn't understand that. I didn't understand I can't seek vengeance. I'm tempted to do it. Now imagine if I see the same people that trespass against me, officer, by walking down the street, and I ain't getting my lick back. Imagine how rough that might make me feel. But now I'm so more disciplined that it's like, I'm not even worried about that. I'm not even thinking about that. Because now I'm so disciplined that I'm not even tempted to even act on an evil act. Because the Bible says don't render evil unto evil. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody could have got unalived that day. Ain't happened. I'm just being honest. Me being in the mind state in the world, I wasn't all there, but I still had some type of discipline to understand these people out here, these are my people, they destroy for lack of knowledge. They destroy for lack of knowledge. And like I said, it's a long story, so I really can't really break it down. But the main reason why I didn't act on it because I didn't want some people that grew up to look at me and hate me. So I let them pass. You know what I mean? I had to eat that. You know how so much I was tempted to do something, officer, about? I was so tempted. I couldn't do it. I had to prepare myself for this. If I want to seek the Lord, I got to prepare myself to understand that somebody going to trespass against you and you're going to have to just let it go. I'm pretty sure when y'all be at camp, and I'm pretty sure it be probably a brother that probably like throw a bottle or something or do something to y'all, and y'all might see them by yourselves out on the street. And then in your head, you be like, man, I want to wring his neck. But you got to prepare yourself for that temptation because you don't want to do nothing. You don't want to do nothing. That's the same brother that do that bottle with us. Now you got to let him go. You got to give him a pass. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like when a brother get out of jail and he want to do the right thing. But all his homies getting money, selling drugs on the block, and he got a McDonald's job. He's seeing them pulling in Benzes, Track Hawks, Hellcats, you know what I mean? All that type of stuff that they got today, right? And he working at McDonald's catching the bus. He's seeing all the money, all the beautiful women they getting. And he's seeing it while he walked past. He having conversations with them. You understand what I'm saying? And that demon in him is trying to fester up and get him to do the wrong thing. It's like it's pulling him back. And it works. And they fail. Because his soul wasn't prepared for it. He didn't train himself for it. You got to train yourself for these things. You got to understand, you got to be disciplined. You got to come in here being ready to be prepared for what's going to go outside these doors. And you want to know why nothing really didn't happen? Because I listened to the I.S.U.P.K at the time.
Right.
I try to remain disciplined. I try to give my people a chance. You understand what I'm saying? Prepare your soul for temptation, man. Prepare your soul when you go out them doors. You're going to have your mother in your ear saying, oh, you should leave him. He got another woman. He don't love you. You should be prepared to hear that. You should be prepared to hear, oh, Here go this shrimp. You don't eat no shrimp. What's up, boy? Oh man, you don't know what you're missing. Be prepared because you used to love shrimp. And also, if I don't eat shrimp no more, yo, listen, we about to have this crab boil. You want to come? I know you love crabs. Prepare yourself. Oh, you go to your house. You go to your house. Your wife got a Christmas tree up. You got to prepare yourself, man. Prepare yourself for the temptation, man. Listen, I'll throw that Christmas tree out the window. I'm just saying. That's my house. I'm throwing it out. Prepare yourself for that temptation, man. Prepare yourself that when you go, this world is going to try you. This world is going to try you. It's going to be right in front of your face. Oh, you want to follow God and you get high? I'm going to put the biggest weed smoker in front of your face. I'm going to put the biggest one in front of your face. Oh, you want to control your sexual desires? Oh, you want to stop sleeping with women in the evenings? I'm going to put the baddest woman in front of your face and I'll make her want you. Like, you be thinking like, it's always like this, like too, like when you're not worried about a sister or worried about a woman, it's like they come to you. But when you don't worry about them, no, Salaki. Yeah, we worry about them, they come to you. Now your mind is not even trying to like, I can't do it, I can't sleep with this woman. This is what sex is marriage. I can't do it. I can't just sleep with her and put her away. You know, she look good. She got a nice body. She pretty. I can't do it. She gonna come throw herself at you, and that temptation is gonna eat at you. That demon is gonna fester up, and you gonna fail because you ain't prepare yourself. You ain't prepare yourself. You ain't get around. Listen. You ain't get. Listen. You ain't pick up that phone call or call your cat leader. Hey, Salaki, sir, I'm having a little bit of issues. The sister throwing herself at me, and I don't know if I can hold on much longer. And then that's when you're gonna get that right counsel, that good advice from your camp leader to tell you to stand down, go home, go take a cold shower, warrior. Go take a cold shower. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what happens when you can't prepare yourself for temptation? Guess what happens? You fall short. You become weak. You'll leave here. But guess the most key thing that you need to understand. You got brothers to help you prepare. The preparing is me giving you the knowledge, me giving you these conversations and these counsels to tell you to stand down and not do it. You need brotherhood. You need brotherhood at the end of the day. Right. Listen, if you going outside in the world and you all you know is your homies on the corner, remove yourself and go try to get in contact with a brother. That's like a brother. I don't hang around with these brothers. I'm gonna go back into the world. It don't mind if I come over to your house or something, or we go hang out somewhere, or I come around the brothers and stuff like that because I don't want to go back here. You gotta remain around your brothers. You gotta remain around the men of the I.S.U.P.K. You gotta consistently do it. And this is how you prepare yourself for temptation, by bringing yourself around people that's already fought that denied themselves and seeing how they do it. The Lord is going to put these type of things in front of your face. You're going to do it. Oh, you're an alcoholic? You trying to fight alcoholism? Yo, get a phone call from one of his homies. Yo, we going to a birthday party. We going to the club. Everybody popping bottles and drinking. His favorite drink too. Listen, they got the Donnie out there. Listen, they got the Don and Julio. Then Neho, the clear John too. You understand? They got that out there. His favorite drink in front of his face. Make the right decision, man. Make the right decision, man. When you come in here, man, you're going to get taught how to prepare your soul, man. You're going to need brothers for that, though. You're going to need brothers that help you prepare to go out there to fight those demons. Because it's cool to be here, but you got to be around. It's cool to sit in those seats. Officer, we see brothers come and sit in these seats And that's it. They're not around. They don't make themselves to be around. And then they go out there and Satan get them. You got to come around your brothers. I don't want to be around nobody else. When I go home, I'll be around my wife, my son. That's it. When I go out, I'm with my brothers. I'm not calling my old homies that's in the world. I'm not doing it. I'm calling my brothers. I will listen. Shout out to Austin Malak and Austin the car. This is at my house. Record music. I ain't call nobody else. I want to be around them. I don't want to be around nobody else. Because they on the same time I'm on. And they are here to help me be a better man. You understand what I'm saying? It's better for me to be around them than a brother that I knew for 10 or 15 years that want me to be on the block and he got a target on him. Now I'm getting caught up in some stuff because I'm around him. I'd rather be around my brothers than I.S.U.P.K, man. You know what I mean? And you come inside this truth, and you come inside this body, and you come and change your life, you know what I mean? And join us in this fight, man. Because it is a fight, man. It is a fight. You know, so you got to prepare your soul for this, man. You got to prepare your soul to be tempted in this world, man. You got to prepare your soul. And we're going to help you prepare your soul, man. And with that, I'm Priest Officer Quatis Zakarab with I.S.U.P.K under Command and GEN.YAHANNA. We are to teach blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians that they're the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And, you know, the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. We're going to rule this planet. We're going to take over, and you're going to be serving us. All them drug dealers, all them trappers, all them prostitutes, all the broken people in the ghetto that you see. You're going to be working for them one day. With that, shalom.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the Israelite School of Pure Spectacle Knowledge, started at 1 West 150 Harlem, New York. Group of brothers and sisters, where 2 brothers and sisters come into the school. They are all in for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the word. They need transportation. The teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. TITHES, which is a commandment found in the book of Numbers 18 verse 21, book of Malachi 10. I.S.U.P.K means 10 to Hebrew. 10% of every penny that the increase of our gift give to the teacher, preach for priest, not major, which are running the life. Upcoming holy convocations is the Memorial Blowing of the Trumpets, first day of the 7th month. This year it will be October 2nd, Wednesday, 2024. Leviticus, found in the book of Leviticus 23, verses 24 to 25. 9 p.m. To check the books board hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the schools that are wearing on black, boots, shirts, and haircut, start with that. Then Abijah, we can stand. Then we'll leave one courtesy salute with Israel. Imam Shabbat. Imam. Barak.
Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shah Barakatham.
Say that. Sorry, turn face sisters. Sisters that mind you push off. Sisters in your mom, Shabbat is your head, bottom cover your feet, connect that foot back to the ankle, your right hand claps over the left. When we salute, your salute is back. Men of Israel, we get sisters one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat. Imam Barak. Yahweh Shabbat, Shabbat, Shimmy Al-Shah. Yahweh Shabbat, we stand down.